Picture this: half-human, half-horse, a creature of legend, both noble and wild. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of centaurs, the hybrid beings that have captured our imagination for centuries. So saddle up and let's explore their origins, symbolism, and enduring place in mythology. The centaur, a creature of Greek mythology, combines the strength and speed of a horse with the intelligence and dexterity of a human. But where did they come from? The earliest centaur myths trace back to the Greeks, where they were often depicted as wild and unruly beings, an embodiment of humanity's untamed nature. Centaurs were said to be the children of Ixion, a mortal king, and Nephele, a cloud nymph. In a twisted tale of forbidden love, Ixion became infatuated with the cloud nymph, and their union produced the first centaurs. However, other stories place them as descendants of the god Apollo, giving them more noble attributes. One of the most compelling aspects of centaur mythology is their dual nature. On one hand, they represent the best of humanity: wisdom, intelligence, and heroism. On the other, they embody our primal instincts, unruly, unpredictable, and driven by passion. In myth, centaurs often acted as wise teachers and skilled warriors. Chiron, perhaps the most famous centaur, was known for his wisdom and healing abilities. He tutored great heroes like Achilles, Asclepius, and Hercules. But not all centaurs were as noble. In many stories, they were unruly and drunken, wreaking havoc in the mortal world, which is best exemplified by the infamous battle between the Lapiths and Centaurs at the wedding of Pirithous and Hippodamia. So why have centaurs been so enduring in myth and art? It's because they symbolize the eternal tension between our civilized selves and our wild nature. Think about it. The human body represents our reason, intellect, and culture, while the horse symbolizes freedom, instinct, and the untamed forces of nature. In a way, the centaur is an archetype for the internal conflict we all face. Are we governed by our rational mind, or do we succumb to our more animalistic desires? In this dual form, the centaur acts as both a warning and a guide, reminding us of the thin line between order and chaos. Centaurs have certainly not been confined to ancient Greek myths. From literature to film, they've evolved and adapted to fit various narratives. For example, we encounter the centaurs of the Forbidden Forest, wise, otherworldly beings who stand apart from humans, living by their own code. In C.S. Lewis's The Centaurs are noble and strong, aiding Aslan in his battles. In modern times, centaurs are often depicted as embodiments of the untamed nature of the world, warriors caught between civilization and wilderness. But no matter how they are portrayed, they always carry that symbolic weight of representing a deeper human conflict. From ancient myths to modern tales, centaurs continue to captivate our imagination. They challenge us to reflect on our own humanity, to question what makes us civilized, what drives us, and what we might lose if we give in to the primal instincts within us. Whether we see them as wild and unruly or as wise and noble, centaurs remind us that we're all part of that delicate balance between intellect and nature, civilization and chaos. So the next time you encounter a centaur, either in a book, a movie, or in your imagination, remember, they're not just mythical creatures, but a powerful symbol of the inner tension we all navigate in our own lives. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of centaurs. If you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to like and subscribe to World Folklore Fables for more fascinating explorations of mythology and folklore. Until next time, keep wondering, keep exploring.